Hey guys, DRish211 here, bringing you part 5 of the Speedrun tutorial series for Dragon Warrior 1 GBC. This time we're going to be doing Dragon Part 1. So, if you remember right, we just fought Golem, and so let's look at the items. We've got no herbs, we've got a Pixie Flute, Sunstone, Shiny Harp, and everything's equipped, so we're good to enter town. First thing we do when we enter town is we're going to go and store some of our items. We want to get rid of the Dragon Scale, the Shiny Harp, the Pixie Flute, and the Sunstone. We actually don't need any of those items for right now, and we want to save space for repellents. We're going to go buy the repellents just as soon as we get through with this and a few other items in town. If you were doing the level 18 version of this route, which if you are doing this tutorial, that's a good recommendation, is to just go ahead and do level 18 instead of 17. I would store 3 keys here. That'll let you fight 3 more dragons later on, and it's the fastest way to do the level 18 route. So just make the adjustments as necessary depending on what state of the game you're in. So we just went and picked up the defense seed. We're going to stay at the end. We don't need to death warp back because it's quicker to just stay at the end, get a warp wing, because we have to go buy things here anyway. So we're going to stop off here. We're going to get our warp wing. Then we're going to go back around the end and we're going to go pick up a mystic nut. So you just go into this dresser right here, pick up the mystic nut, and then you're going to head to the shop right underneath us with like the nun at the bottom. From there, we're going to get repellent. So the first thing we're going to do actually is we're going to buy 1 repellent. We're going to go into the menu. We're going to use the defense seed, the mystic nut, and the repellent. So you can use that in any order, it doesn't matter. But so we use the repellent, defense seed, then we get the mystic nut, and we're good to go. Make sure you don't use the warp wing here. That's the only thing that's very important. Otherwise you'll get carted off and you're pretty much kind of stuck. So we're going to buy 5 repellents, and then we're good to go. Alright, so we're warp wing back. We actually use that 1 repellent to start to make sure that we actually get kind of 6 repellents out of this next set of splits. So the repellent keeps us from having to do any battles until we get into the cave. If you remember that first cave we went to going down to Remuladar, that's the same one we're going to go into. That's the one with the dragon. And so if you see right here, this last tile, that's where the repellent wears off. What you actually want to do is you want to put repellent on before you get to that tile. So like right here, you're going to go in, use the repellent, and go. It actually saves you a little bit of time by not having to see that text box pop up. So get very familiar with this. You're going to do this a lot. We actually do 13 dragons in this split, and you'll do up to 15 if you're going to do a level 18 run. So now we're going to cast heal, and we're going to use Radiant. Radiant makes it so much easier to traverse this cave, so I'd suggest it to everybody. There's not really a good bonk route to get to dragon. Unfortunately, repellents don't work in this cave, so there's no point in using them. Pretty much just attack and kill anything that you come across in this cave. You probably can run from spookies, but I find it just best to just mash through, and that's very consistent. It might cost you like a second compared to the flee, but also if you miss a flee, it's going to cost you more time in the long run. It's also hard to flee from things like magicians and everything at this level of the game. So we use a key to get through the gate, and after we get through this battle, we're probably going to be able to make the dragon without any more fights. And dragon is a little bit tricky at this point in the game, just because like you're doing so low damage and a little bit lower on the health, but he's actually not impossible. So what you're going to have to remember is that dragon has 153 HP. The easy way to do this fight is just to count to 10 hits. 10 hits is like a guaranteed kill. You could get him in 9, but most likely it's going to be 10. So you're going to do 3 hits right here, and dragon's going to do 3, and you're going to be at a health where you need to cast heal. Basically, anytime your health is around 30 or below it, you need to cast heal. You also should assume dragon is going to go first. So we actually maxed out our health right there. This is our 5th hit. You notice we're around 30 HP, so we're going to heal up. So when you're first doing this, you can just go ahead and fight dragon very safe, make sure you end up with good HP, and go forth from there. But optimally what you want to do is you actually want to end this with very little health. So I actually am casting heal right here. I need 3 more hits on the dragon, so I'm just going to go for it. So we have this. That's actually very dangerous. So I didn't need that Kaishin. I would have got him on the last hit. But you see I was very close to death. This is actually optimal, but it was very risky. If you're first time doing this, probably don't want to go that risky, quite honestly. But as soon as we did that, we cast outside, and now we death warp back. This allows us to keep fighting dragon all the times that we want to going forward. So from now on, that's what we're going to be doing for the next few splits. So that is part 5, and that is the first dragon. You notice we gained a level there, but we're going to go fight him 2 more times in the next split. So if you want to come back, split 6 will just be another couple of fights at dragon at level 12. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.